video demo for Eagle Field Service application on Samsung Galaxy Note. The idea of this video is to demo the application running on the device for the engineers to be able to refer back to either during training or at a later date. First of all, you'll notice the standard home screen. To launch the field service application, you simply tap the icon. That will launch you straight into the application for Eagle, where all the jobs for planned maintenance and reactive calls will be received. The idea of this demo is to walk you through a reactive call, which going forward will be referred to as cases. So any reactive call that you receive, obviously being a breakdown, will be classed as a case. Now, cases are loaded back at the help desk. Once they're loaded on and assigned to you as an engineer, you move forward into the visit section. Your active list of visits will appear here. On the screen you'll see the list of visits for you today. Every evening tomorrow's visits will be uploaded onto the device for you at a predetermined time. You'll see a little synopsis right in front of you on the current active visit there. You've got the CC56 there, which is your case number, the fact that it's due today, it's scheduled for all day. The blue dot on the corner on the left hand side there denotes that you haven't opened or acknowledged receipt of the case yet. So as soon as you're ready to have a look at that activity, you just tap. Takes you through and gives you straight away the visit details. A couple of bits to note straight from the beginning here. Back will take you back into the active list. You'll see the dots disappeared because you opened and viewed that document now. And then you've got actions, which always appears in the top right hand corner. Actions allows you to depart to the job, arrive, start, etc, etc. We'll come to that in a moment. So just make our way down here a little. Case number there again, as I mentioned, that's the case number that have been assigned by the help desk. The categorization of the call, heeding call out. The stage that the job's at, it's assigned, therefore it's assigned to you. The engineer being yourself. The service schedule that the customer's operating on and paying for. Then you're into the customer itself. The BIR 001 is a code for the customer setup within Eagle. If you tap on that, that takes you through, tells you the full name of the customer, his address. If there was a telephone number in there, that'll be logged as well. If you then hit on the address world bar there, you can then hit map, see the site on the map. Just give that a second to load through there. There he is, 45 Finsbury Square. If you wanted to, you could hit get directions down here and navigate your way straight to the site if you wanted you to use the device rather than use the sat nav in your vehicles. Just come back from that. Got the option there of telephone. If there was a phone number associated with this contact, you'd hit telephone, there's nothing there so it won't active, and then you'll get the option to dial showing your number or dial without showing your number. You can also, whilst you're in this screen, look at previous visits to this customer site. Hit on previous visits there. You can see there's been 2 calls to this particular site already. You've got the details of when they were, the date, little description there, and the 2 case numbers. If you wanted to, pop inside that case detail and you can have a look at the notes that were given to the engineer. You can have a look at the causes that the engineer noted, and you can also look at the actions that engineer took. So there could be any number of visits on this customer site. At this level, when you're looking at customers, you're looking at all of the previous visits to that site, so you get a full picture of what was going on before you got there. So you may not have been to site before, but you can pretty quickly assess and see where the problems are lying with the asset you're looking at or any other assets on site. Back out of that and back into the customer screen again. We've got the documents tab down the bottom here. You see the little bracket telling you how many documents are listed against that customer, and you can see the cabinets that we've got there. So we've got gas test certs, various cabinets you have and haven't got access to. Gas test certs is one that you would have. Click on that and it will show you a PDF of the gas certification CP1516 that was done previously. Again, as more and more time goes on, more and more documents will be supported and backed up onto the phones for you guys to review. So that's where we are at the minute. Move further down, you can see that You can edit the contact details. If something's not quite right with the contact there on site, you can adjust that and amend that for the back office to approve. If Philip Parker is no longer the contact there and you guys have spotted it, you can update that for us. Come back out of that. Products. So you can see now that the product you're looking to work on is an atmospheric burner. If you wanted to, you could have a quick look. You can see there's no serial number and asset. This is just a test asset that we've loaded here. But on products going forward, they'll all be in there. If they're not, we'll be asking you to update them again. You've also got here symptom. This is a quick search description that the help desk would have inserted to help narrow down searching in the future when we're searching for boiler problems, leaking taps, etc., etc. So it's a generic symptom code that we were going to use there. The key thing for you guys is the engineer instructions. So as you can see in there, I've just put a comment in saying that this is a YouTube demo video that we're doing as a training aid. But in there could typically be, when you arrive on site, report to Sue on reception. She'll have a key available for you to access the plant room. Please remember that you've got to fill out a permit to work on this site. It could be any number of descriptions. It could be what's gone wrong on the site. This text is a growable column, so there could be 200 words in there if we wanted to record a lot of info if it was particularly technical, but the information will all be in there for you. One other thing to note before we move on and start the actual job itself, that if we've got the product wrong when you arrive on site, you can go into the supported products that are there and you can change the supported product to another one that's on the site. The list that you'll see are the assets that are on the site, nothing more. So you've only got a few to choose from. If you wanted to add in a completely new product, you can do it from here. But we're going to probably restrict the access to that, guys. But it's just to show you can see that it's quite flexible and where we can go with this. Come back out of that and we'll almost start the thing again to show you where we're going. So back up to the top, just a little run through there of where we are. We'll come back once